What if I told you that one single hour before Fajr could change your destiny this Ramadan? Forever, not next year, not someday. This Ramadan. Right now, while you are watching this video, somewhere on earth, a believer is awake in the darkness of the night. No one sees them, no one hears them, but Allah hears them. A man whispers with tears in his eyes, Ya Allah, I have no one left but you. And before Fajr comes, something begins to change inside his life. Most people will sleep through the most powerful hour of the entire day. The hour when mercy descends, the hour when sins are forgiven, the hour when du'as raise straight to the heavens. But the ones who wake up are not ordinary people. They are the ones whose hearts Allah chose. And tonight, you might discover a secret that righteous people have protected for centuries. A secret that could bring you peace, forgiveness, and answers you have been waiting for. Stay with me until the end, and you will learn exactly what to do 1 hour before Fajr, step by step. Because missing this hour might be the biggest mistake of your Ramadan. Stay until the end. This routine can transform your Ramadan. This hour could change your life. Don't miss what comes next. Tonight could be different. Allah might guide you through this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. Emotional reality opening. In many homes tonight, people are silently suffering. Not everyone who smiles during the day sleeps peacefully at night. Behind closed doors, hearts are heavy. Right now, somewhere in this world, a brother in a broken city wakes up before Fajr, not because he wants to, but because fear has stolen his sleep. The night is quiet, but his heart is not. He sits in the darkness whispering, Ya Allah, protect my family. And in another part of the world, a mother wakes before Fajr and looks at her children sleeping beside her. She is not thinking about rest. She is thinking about tomorrow. How will she provide? How will she survive? No, she raises her hands before Fajr and asks Allah for help, because she has no one else to ask. And somewhere else, a young student wakes up before Fajr and stares at the ceiling. No wall, no hunger. But inside, there is emptiness, questions, confusion, a heart searching for meaning. Different lives, different countries, different struggles, but the same silent tears before Fajr. And the believers share one powerful secret. The hour before Fajr is the hour of hope. It is the hour when broken hearts speak freely. The hour when regrets turn into repentance. The hour when the distance between the servant and Allah becomes the shortest. It is the hour when du'as rise without barriers. And yet, most of us sleep through the very hour that could heal us. Most of us miss the moment when Allah listens the closest. But maybe, this Ramadan, you won't. If you have ever made dua and felt unheard, keep watching. This message may be meant for you. Allah may guide you tonight. Your pain is not invisible to Allah. Don't stop watching. Something important is coming. The secret hour before Fajr. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us something extraordinary about the last part of the night. He told us that during the final hours before Fajr, Allah calls out to his servants, Who is calling upon me so that I may answer him? Who is asking me so that I may give him? Who is seeking my forgiveness so that I may forgive him? Think about that for a moment. The Lord of the heavens and the earth, the one who controls your future, your health, your heart, your rizq, is calling out in the darkness of the night. And many of us are asleep. The last hour before Fajr is not just another hour. It is not ordinary time. It is a personal invitation from Allah. An invitation that comes every single night. No appointment needed. No door to knock on. No permission required. Just you and your Creator. The scholars describe this time as the hour of acceptance. The hour when dua rises directly to the heavens. The hour when sins fall away through forgiveness. The hour when hearts that feel heavy begin to feel light again. The hour when Allah opens doors that seem permanently closed. Some people spend years searching for solutions, while the solution waits for them every night before Fajr. Because during this hour, du'as are accepted, sins are forgiven, hearts become softer, worries become lighter, and rizq increases in ways we never expected. Many people think their problems are too big, their sins are too many, their lives are too complicated. But this hour was created for exactly those people, for the broken, for the tired, for the lost, for the hopeful. Imagine Allah calling you by name in that hour, waiting for you to raise your hands, waiting for you to speak, waiting for you to return. And maybe this Ramadan, that call is for you. Maybe Allah allowed you to hear this message because He wants you to wake up, because He wants you closer, because He wants to forgive you. Don't waste this hour. Some people wait their whole lives without discovering the secret. But now, you know. And this Ramadan may be your chance to answer the call. Imagine Allah calling you by name tonight. Don't waste this hour. This Ramadan is your opportunity. The door is open. Don't stay asleep. Allah invited you. Real stories happening now. Some people think that stories of answered dua only belong to the past, that miracles only happened long ago. But even today, right now, lives are changing in the quiet hours before Fajr. Real people, real struggles, real answers. Last Ramadan, a young man in Indonesia began waking up 1 hour before Fajr every single night. He was drowning in debt. His phone was full of missed calls from people asking for money he didn't have. Sleep did not bring him peace. Worry followed him everywhere. So he started praying Tahajjud before Fajr. Every night he raised his hands and asked Allah, Ya Allah, open a door for me. Nothing seemed to change at first. Days passed, weeks passed, but he kept waking up, kept praying, kept asking. 3 months later, he received a job offer from a company he had applied to many times before, a job he thought he would never get. He said later, Tahajjud did not change Allah's plan. It changed me. And then Allah opened the door. And somewhere in the UK, a young sister was fighting a battle no one could see. Depression surrounded her like darkness. During the day she smiled, but before Fajr, she cried. Night after night, she woke up and sat on her prayer mat with tears falling silently. She begged Allah to heal her heart. She once said, nothing changed overnight. The problems didn't disappear, but slowly, my heart became peaceful. And sometimes, the biggest miracle is not a changed situation, but a healed heart. And in a small apartment in Turkey, a refugee wakes up before Fajr every night. He lost his home, he lost his country, he lost everything familiar to him. he never misses the hour before Fajr. He once said words that stayed in the hearts of those who heard them. I lost my house, but I found Allah. These are not stories from centuries ago. These are people alive today, people who discovered the secret of the last hour before Fajr, and their lives began to change. Slowly, quietly, deeply. Maybe your story has not been written yet. Maybe your moment is still waiting. Maybe your dua is still rising. And maybe the next story will be yours. Your story could be next. Allah still answers dua today. Miracles did not stop. Your situation can change. Don't lose hope. Quranic stories, connection. The secret of calling upon Allah in the darkness of the night is not something new. It is the path of the prophets. Long before us, the most beloved servants of Allah stood in the night and whispered their prayers. And Allah answered them in ways no one could imagine. Think about Prophet Yunus. Alone, trapped inside the darkness of the whale, surrounded by layers of darkness. The darkness of the ocean, the darkness of the night, and the darkness of the whale itself. No one could hear him, no one could save him. There was no escape. But in that moment, he called upon Allah from the depths of despair. There is no God but you, glory be to you. Indeed, I was among the wrongdoers. And Allah answered him, if Allah answered Yunus in the depths of the ocean, He can answer you in the quiet of your room. And think about Prophet Zakaria, an old man with weak bones and gray hair. Years passed without a child. Hope could have faded. But Zakaria did not stop making dua, especially in the quiet hours of the night. He called upon his Lord with a sincere and humble voice. And Allah gave him something people thought was impossible, a son in old age, because when Allah decides, nothing is impossible. And remember Maryam, alone, in pain, in fear, carrying a burden no one could understand. She cried out in loneliness, feeling overwhelmed by what was ahead. And Allah provided for her in ways she never expected. Water appeared beneath her. Food appeared beside her. Relief came when she thought she could not continue. These stories are not just history, they are reminders. The same Allah who heard Yunus in the ocean, heard Zakaria in old age, heard Maryam in her pain, is listening to you tonight. Your voice does not need to be loud. Your words do not need to be perfect. Your past does not disqualify you. All you need is to call Him. Because sometimes, the difference between a closed door and an open one is a dua made before Fajr. Your dua is never too late. Allah answers the desperate. Call Him tonight. Nothing is impossible for Allah. Raise your hands before Fajr. Exact routine. Now you may be asking yourself, what exactly should I do 1 hour before Fajr? Not everyone can pray long hours. Not everyone has the strength to stand all night. But the beauty of this hour is that even small actions can carry enormous rewards. This is a simple routine that anyone can follow. And if you do this consistently, you may begin to see changes in your heart and your life. 60 minutes before Fajr, wake up gently and make a wudu. Feel the water on your face as a sign of a new beginning. Stand or sit quietly for 2 minutes. No phone, no distractions, just silence. Set your intention in your heart. Ya Allah, I woke up only for you. This simple intention transforms an ordinary moment into worship. Start small, but start tonight. You do not need perfection. You only need sincerity. 45 minutes before Fajr, stand and pray. Tahajjud. Even if it is only 2 rak'at, slow down your recitation. Feel the words. Take your time in sujood, because the closest a servant comes to Allah is during prostration. You don't need to pray 8 rak'at. You don't need long surahs. 2 sincere rak'at may weigh heavier than many long prayers without presence. Even 2 rak'at can change your destiny. 20 minutes before Fajr. Now sit and make dua. Raise your hands. Speak honestly. Do not use complicated words. Tell Allah your fears. Tell Him your hopes. Tell Him what hurts inside you. Talk to Allah like you talk to the one who understands you best, because He already knows your heart. Talk to Allah like you talk to your best friend. 10 minutes before Fajr, end your hour with istighfar. Repeat slowly. Astaghfirullah, 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 at least 100 times. Every repetition cleans a part of the heart. Every repetition erases a sin. Every repetition opens a door. The quiet moment before Fajr is one of the most beloved times for seeking forgiveness. Transformation message. One day, this Ramadan will end. The nights that feel long now will feel short in your memory. The quiet moments before Fajr will become memories you cannot bring back. And one day, you may look back and wish for just one more night, one more chance to wake up, one more chance to stand before Allah in the darkness, one more chance to whisper a sincere dua. But that day will not come, because every Ramadan that passes takes a part of our lifetime with it. Some people who experienced the last Ramadan are not here today. And one day, we will also experience a Ramadan that will be our last. That is why this moment matters. That is why this night matters. Don't be the one who looks back with regret, thinking, I had the chance, but I kept sleeping. Be the one who woke up. Be the one who tried. Be the one who answered when Allah invited you. Because years from now, you may realize that the nights you woke before Fajr were the nights that changed everything. Future, you will thank you. This Ramadan is not ordinary. Allah invited you. Don't miss this opportunity. Answer the call before Fajr. Powerful, closing when the world becomes quiet and the lights begin to disappear from the windows. When families are asleep and the streets are empty, there will be a special moment waiting for you. A moment that comes only for those who choose to wake up. So tonight, when everyone sleeps, wake up. Even if your body feels heavy, even if your eyes want to close, get up for the sake of Allah. Walk to the water and make wudu. Wash away the tiredness of the day. Wash away the mistakes of the past. Then stand before Allah in the silence of the night. No audience, no noise, no distractions. Just you and your Creator. Raise your hands and whisper from your heart, Ya Allah, I came, not because you are perfect, not because you are strong, but because you need Him. And maybe, on a quiet night like this, a sincere dua will rise to the heavens. Maybe a sin will be forgiven. Maybe a door will open. Maybe a heart will heal. Maybe a life will change. Maybe this Ramadan, your destiny begins to change. But it begins with one decision: to wake up, to stand, to ask, to return. And that decision can start tonight. Don't delay, start tonight. Allah is waiting. Your moment is before Fajr. Answer the call.